Hey guys. Hey Nick K. Hey ADHD. Hey Lady K. Hey Sheila Austin. Hello Miller Miss. Hey guys. What's up? How has your day been? Today is such a beautiful day. Oh my God. Feels like spring is in the air. So nice. So nice. So nice. Hey Bushwatchers. So listen guys. ADHD is saying hello to everybody. Is that my sister Lawanda at the bottom? Hello, Sister Lawanda. So listen. So I've been driving and I've just been thinking about different things. So can y'all hear me, or do I need to let my windows up? Okay, so y'all can hear me, okay? So I think it might have started yesterday between Brittany and Fee. I know it started before yesterday, I'm talking about, but I didn't hear Fee response until yesterday. But I didn't hear it yesterday, but I heard it today when she was talking about her grandbaby. And so Fee came out and she told Brittany that something about her mom was supposed to be ringing the bell on yesterday, and her mama didn't ring the bell on yesterday. And I think the ringing of the bell meant that the cancer was going to be in remission. Is that correct, guys? If anybody know anything about that. Hello, Viola. So I have a question for you guys. I just need to get y'all feel about it. So, how many people do believe in karma? And to what extent? Now, for me, myself, now I've been in this world a long time, guys. And back in my time, we didn't call it karma, but we did say what goes around comes around. We'd say stuff like that. So, y'all know how reckless Brittany can be with her mouth. I mean, she purposely say very, very evil stuff just like me here. And I was thinking as I was driving to pick my client up today, I was like, a person that's getting ready to speak evil, don't they know they're getting ready to say something evil before they say the evil? I think they do. I think they know that they're finna say something that's gonna be really effed up. They gotta know that they finna say something really messed up, but they don't care. They say it anyway. That's a reprimand, right? They know they finna say something that's hurtful and that's evil, and normal people wouldn't say it. But to really hurt a person, you want to gut punch them. So you're going to say the worst thing imaginable. Like Britney said something about the brand new grandbaby was not going to make it or something like that. I didn't hear it, but I heard Fee talking about it. But I know she was saying, she was getting ready to say something, and I left her page. I didn't say it. I mean, I didn't stay around to see what she was going to say, but I know it's going to be something real evil. I knew it was going to be something evil. So that's why I left. So I don't know what she said, but I remember her talking about the baby. So I don't know what it was that he had did to Britney to make her that upset. This is such a terrible thing. I don't even know. I don't think nothing deserves that. You know, not from YouTube and people just going back and forth talking to each other. So I just still cannot wrap my mind around why so many people in this segment, why they so dark, and why they don't care what they say. If they think it's gonna hurt you, they gonna say it. If they think it's gonna hurt you and rip your heart out, they'll say it. No compassion at all. No empathy, nothing. They gonna say it. And then they be like they got one up on you. They be just like walking around as though nothing happened. I don't need to read those comments that was there when I asked you guys about karma. But y'all know I am driving, so I can't read it all until I come up on the stop. So I don't know. I don't think nothing too bad that came out of Fee's mouth for Britney to say what she said. I think if she said anything, she said something like, you throwed your mama out to the wolves or something like that, because you should never have brought that situation to YouTube. Nobody should know what's going on with your mom. So by her saying those words to you, Britney, that made you that mad? Just those little words right there made you that mad to where you tell somebody they need to lose their child? That is crazy. That is crazy, and I just don't understand why I don't understand why you the way that you are. You like egging people on, threatening people. You don't want this mouth. You don't want this mouth, because you know how low I can go. I can go all the way to hell like that's a brag. You always say stuff like that. That be sounding so ridiculous. You know I can take it all the way to hell. I can take it all the way to hell. And you really, my nose itch, guys, so forgive me if y'all see me doing this. You really stand on that and you think you're doing something. But see, what you're doing is, believe it or not, when you got somebody in your family that's dealing with some type of incurable sickness, that was the thing that I would be out here doing. That'll be the last thing. Because even if you don't believe in karma, and you don't believe nothing that you're saying is affecting your loved one, I wouldn't even take that chance. I would just say, well, I don't know whether this is affecting the situation or not, but I ain't gonna chance it. Because I love my loved one too much for that. Living life say, it's really people out here like that. And they so weird. And the life of Patricia Stevens is speaking. Nick K said, Granny, I didn't hear that. She said, hope your grandbaby make it out. Oh, wow. And but why would she say that? Why just don't say nothing when it comes to a baby? Because I'm thinking when babies, it's so many premature babies into this world that is so normal. That is so normal. It's not a death sentence or they hope they make it out. What do you mean? Why wouldn't they make it out? They at the right place with doctors and nurses and people that do this work every single day. And that is not their first premature baby. They done had thousands of premature babies, millions of premature babies, and they all fine now. They just have to get their weight up. They have to get their weight up and being able to breathe on their own, and they don't want to send them home from the doctor knowing that they still need a little bit more help, a feeding tubes after they help them breathe, because they was born early. So everything is not 100%. So if I was to say anything, which I never think like that or talk like that, so that's not going to come out of my mouth. But I wouldn't have said, I hope your baby make it out. Because if it was my baby, I would be like, well, why they say that? Well, why do they think that they're not going to make it out? Why did those words come out your mouth? I hope they make it out. Why wouldn't they make it out? So I would be like that, but I didn't hear it, Nick, so thank you for giving me the right words, because I didn't hear it. I turned my video off. I didn't want to hear her talk about the baby. And she had already said, you know, this mouth of mine can go mighty, mighty low. You know, she had already said that. So when she started talking like that, I know it's going to be some crazy talk. And she don't appear to be the person. I have always said this, guys, that have the fear of God. And any Christian person like myself, you, Nick, LaWanda, all of us in my prayer group, Mary, we know that you're supposed to have the fear of God in you. That's come naturally. That's just come without even thinking about it. The fear of God should be in every single body. And the reason why is because God can do things to you that nobody else do. You should always have the fear of God. So that's why you should be careful what you say, what you do, because God is watching. Everybody know, we as people, as human that know the Bible, we have heard from the beginning of time. God is watching everything that you do. He's everywhere at one time. So you can't be out there doing and saying anything and not caring. But the attitude that Brittany have is, oh, well, I deal with that when it's my time to deal with that. Okay, if this statement gonna send me to hell, she say, oh, well, you know, who thinks like that? Oh, well, if me saying this gonna make me go to hell or make my mama leave this world, oh, well, no, no, that ain't cool, that ain't okay, it ain't all right. And it's this big thing going on. I just heard it as I was driving, that these two are at it, and out telling people don't pray for her mom. She don't want nobody prayers. God gonna do what God's gonna do. But I just wanna know, I ask you guys if y'all believe in karma. And the next thing I wanna know, do you all think that, now I know what my beliefs are. I believe God will remove people from you to get your attention. I believe that God will remove people from you that he feels is hindering your growth. I believe that. I had told Bridget before when I came out here and I was talking to her, I said, you could at least do something so if the Lord decided to call your mama home, she would leave here in peace, knowing that you okay and her granddaughter's okay. You know, everybody's okay. So you should be trying to do something with yourself so to make her proud. Nobody know how much time she got. Nobody know how much time any of us have. But do something besides her walking through the house, hearing you cuss somebody out, saying the worst things that you could even think of, the most unimaginable things coming out your mouth, and you just won't stop. And she got to constantly say, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. You 42 years old, your mama's still saying, don't say that, like you don't know better. Like you don't know better. It'd be crazy. It's really insane. Mary said, that's horrible. Yeah, she should have never said it in the first place. But see, you've been out here a long time, and you know how these people are. I would have never brought that up about my grandkid, but see, y'all be so desperate for some damn money. So you was a proud grandmother. I understood that. I understand that. But every time y'all come out, y'all be doing this premature celebratory celebration. You know, you didn't have to come out here and tell nobody about your grandbaby being born early. You didn't have to say nothing. I don't know what's y'all problem, why y'all feel as though y'all got to tell it all to people that's so undeserving of knowing all of your business. Make it make sense. Y'all hit that like button for me. I got 61 people in the bushes. Surely y'all can hit that like button because y'all know Granny is speaking facts. Granny is telling it like a tears. And you know it. Why do you come out here if you're not trying to pull at the person's heartstring or you trying to get some type of money? Why are you telling all of your business? And then when somebody speak on it, now you upset. And you wishing the world come to an end because your feelings are hurt. Make it make sense. Why y'all continue to do that and then regret it? But you keep doing it. That is just like insane to me. Keep doing the same thing expecting a different outcome. These people, especially for the ones, the veterans like myself and others that's been out here 4-5 years, we see how these people roll out here. The supporters are just as bad as the content creators. We got content creators that try to keep it clean, not gonna go to hell with their comments, but we got some out here don't give a damn. They're the ones with the reprobated mind. They don't care. They know they finna say some jacked up, messed up stuff, and they know because the goal is to hurt you, and that's why they saying the worst. They said something that most people won't even think about. Most people won't even think about. I remember doing something to that effect when I was like 10 years old, 12 years old. I forgot how old I was, but my sister, my oldest sister, she was pregnant. She was pregnant, y'all. I was a kid and I was mad. She had did something. I don't know what she tried to fight me, tried to whoop me. I don't know what she said on me, because I was a tiny little something. I was very, very little. But strong, very strong, but very tiny. So she sit on me, and you know, I had all the siblings and everybody, everybody's laughing, and I'm humiliated, and she sit on me. So y'all know what I said to my sister? I said, I hope that baby die. I said that when I was like 12 years old. And I think that's the last time I ever said anything so horrific. When I said that being a child, I didn't realize me saying that would hurt me as much as it hurt her, because it was going to be my niece. But I wasn't thinking like that. I was thinking like a child, and I spoke like a child. I was angry, and I said something that I regret to this day, but my niece is still here. So I know I have done that before as a child. But Brittany, you 42. You're not a child anymore. And the things that come out your mouth, it's time for you to stop. God shouldn't have to show you nothing. He shouldn't have to make you an example over nothing. And I just don't believe that a person has been in the church their whole life, family still in the church, have the only church in Stuttgart. You know, this church Bible-toting, Bible-abiding, Bible-walking family could be so dark. Y'all hit that like button for me. I got 84 people. I just cannot believe it. You could come out and cuss and do all that, because that's what you do anyway. So I don't care what you say to me. I don't care, because one thing about me, I only bring out here on this social media what I want to bring out here. You can never attack my family or none of that stuff, because I have not gave you the privilege to do that. I'm not out here celebrating their birthdays and send them a birthday cash app, and I ain't doing none of that. So you are not inside of my life like that. My personal life is my personal life. My private life is my private life. But y'all be out here, y'all so hungry for money, and y'all always want the supporters to give. Y'all just expose every damn thing. Everything is showing sympathy. Oh, my mama got to see. My mama got to see. Now everybody got to be sending out cash apps and, oh, I'm so sorry. My condolences. Oh, they gonna beat it. You ain't have to tell nobody none of that. So both of y'all are guilty for putting your business out. Now you're mad at each other because each other is talking about it. But Bridget, there is no excuse for you to be as low as you are. Now we are. You satisfying the devil. The devil's so happy. I bet he can't wait to meet you in person. You're silly. You're so immature. You don't even care about nothing. You know you ain't rolling right out here in these YouTube streets. And you think you got the worst mouth, but you don't. People have self-control like myself. I'm not gonna say anything and everything that I want to say. I never will forget when DJ was out here, she said some stuff that pissed me off. Finally. I was finna come out here and read her good. But because I got the Holy Spirit, said, if you do, God didn't try to tell me not to do it. He didn't tell me I'm a punish you. He didn't say nothing like that. He said, if you do it. If you do it. Ain't nobody gonna be happy but the devil. And I don't never want to satisfy the devil. Not me. I don't want to do nothing to make them devils. Never. I don't want the devil to be happy about nothing. So I'm laughing on the devil's side. And I'm not doing the devil's work. You're crazy and pathetic and pitiful. All of that. Because you don't care about nothing. And you come out here where my mama said that what I say I got nothing to do with nothing. My mama said, because your mama don't want to hurt your feelings. She have asked you multiple times on live, don't say that. Don't do that. Okay, that's enough. And you just keep right on going in her house. In her house. It's sad. It's sad that she ain't got somebody strong in her corner praying hard for her, and it's not doing any and everything, rocking the blessing, and don't care. That's the part that get me, because you don't care. And you know the Bible, if not to go talk to your uncle and your auntie and everybody, ask them, do God punish people? Yes, he do. Because it's not for bad, though. He don't punish you for bad. He punishes you to make you to do things for his glory. Good. He want to turn a bad situation to a good situation. After all of this, and after all is said and done, and you find your life to God, when you think something good came out of that situation, that's how God works. That's how God works. He can take a bad situation, a dead situation, and speak life into it. You need to be transformed. You is terrible out here. And you say you've been like that your whole life? You ain't tired yet? Girl. Now, you're going through the fire, and you're still going through the fire. Yes, because I can't do her mouth. I know she's going to say anything. And she thinks it's funny. When it been a chameleon mean that you get to talk about people deceased, loved ones, and talk about sick babies. LaWanda say, Sheila, And the folks that were once Rod Squad was there when Rod said she didn't want to have nothing to do with that Alabama lady. Man, I remember that right there. I said she already been in some mess one time out here. I just heard Brittany say, you know, it's two sides to every story. She has shared some personal information with the Alabama lady, and the Alabama lady went and told Fee. So y'all know the saying that I've been hearing people say lately, a friend to everyone is a friend to no one. You can't be everybody's friend. You cannot be everybody's friend. I don't know what it is with these grown folks not being able to shut up. See, this what gets me, because they beat the world and put your business out there, but they don't want nobody to talk about their business. When it comes to their business, now they all tight-lipped. Nobody can hear about what's going on in their real life and stuff like that. But they can come out here and tell all your business. So, see, this behind the scenes stuff. Talking behind the scenes. Everybody come in my chat. Please hit the like button for me. These people come out here and they talk too much. And it's sad that they see the discord and the chaos and confusion that takes place when they talk too much, but yet they still talk too much about somebody else's business. If I had somebody calling me on the back end, we would not be talking about anybody, something that somebody shared with me personally. We ain't finna be talking about that. We ain't finna talk about that. I'm not gonna even hold conversation about other people. Like, did you see, did you hear what so-and-so said about so-and-so? I'll be like, well, everybody got their own opinion. I'm not going to join in. Everybody got an opinion, so we can't change people's opinion. I don't believe that. I don't stand on what they're saying, and we don't have the same belief, but I can't stop them from having an opinion. So I'll be more like to that. I'll be more like trying to resolve it and make it resolved in a peaceful manner. But I know I'm not a savior, and I'm not the peacekeeper, but I would definitely speak on some stuff that just gotta stop. Y'all gotta, if y'all know that everything don't belong on YouTube, if you guys know that there's something going on that you don't want on YouTube, y'all gotta stop bringing it to YouTube for real. Y'all have got to stop putting y'all business out here like that. Y'all gotta stop. That'll stop so much of this carrying on that y'all be doing if y'all just stop talking so much. Stop talking so much. Stop telling people your business like that. Your business is not everybody's business. And if you don't want it repeated, don't tell nobody. Don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody, because we don't know each other like that. We only feed on each other's energies and comments. Some people just can't keep stuff to themselves. They just can't do it. They can't do it. They have to be talking about something or somebody. I don't know what that is. I don't know whether that's a nervous glitch. I don't know. But it's some people just cannot keep stuff to themselves. They have to tell somebody. I remember the way a little bit when it came to my sisters. When it came to my sisters, and one sister told me something, I have to tell somebody. I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more because we have all grown into our own selves. We're older, and if a sister out of 7 sisters share something with me, they don't want me to go tell the other sisters. I had to learn that. I didn't know I was violating them by telling, because I felt like we sisters. We all should know this, but they like, nah, I just told you. If I wanted everybody to know, I would have told everybody. I like, you right. You right. I won't let that happen again. So I stopped doing that. After I bumped my head a few times, but we sisters. I ain't talking about people out here on social media that really don't know us. I'm talking about family folks. Family folks don't even want nobody to know their business. So why y'all so free to put y'all business out like that? I think it's so sad. I be like, wow. Why are they putting their business out there like that? And now they cussing each other out and mad because they said anything. Stop telling stuff like that. In my mama's household, we was always like, and this goes with for a lot of people. We do not talk about anything that's still in the works. Anything that's still in the works, you don't say anything. You let it manifest. Before you speak on it. But y'all be so quick to get people to celebrate and send y'all money. That's the problem right there, that damn money. That's the problem. I know that's the problem. Y'all can't keep y'all mouth shut. Because y'all so busy trying to get people to go in their pockets and send you a super chat and a super sticker. Now they know all your business. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Let's try to say that's awful because in the safe zone in Alabama is friends, and the way she cussed her out, I know in the safe zone is feeling some kind of way, shaking my head. Only thing I can tell, in the safe zone, here you go again, baby. You in between two situations. You remember when you had to choose between Roz and Brittany? Here you go. They beat the world telling you that you ain't got to choose. But when you don't choose, they start treating you differently, don't they? You had to stop at the bank. Yeah. They start treating you differently. So you know somewhere in there, you're going to have to choose. And I think you and Alabama been friends for a very long time. I don't know. I didn't even know y'all was friends until you went over there and started hanging out with Brittany. And then all y'all just clicked up together. That's when I found out that in the safe zone and Brittany was friends. I mean, in the safe zone and Alabama was friends. I didn't even know. Class Lady said Alabama was one of her biggest cash supporters. I guess she is tired of being drained. You heard her say, we already know when it comes to Brittany, and I've been established this right here, it's going to be some money in there somewhere. If she's speaking highly about somebody else, they giving her money, because she don't speak highly about nobody. She don't speak highly about nobody. And because they was pouring money into her, she was speaking highly of them. Oh, I love myself some Alabama. I love myself some Miss Alabama. Miss Alabama, I love, yeah, I knew then. I said, she's giving her money. She's giving her money. Cause that's one lady right there, she feed off those supporters. She used them up, and then when she get mad at them, she cuss them out, just like she did that lady today. And I want all y'all supporters to know, y'all are not exempt. Her today could be any one of y'all tomorrow. Her today could be any one of y'all tomorrow. Because she is definitely not loyal to anybody. Brittany is not loyal to anybody but her damn self. Look how she's carrying on. Even if I didn't know for sure what trying to get my attention, I would have been stopped. When that thing came back to my mama, I would have been stopped. And this is somebody she said she loved with all of her heart, soul, and mind. Her mama. But she don't love her enough. She don't love her mama enough to stop. She don't love her mom enough to get off social media? Are you serious? What's so important about being out here? Go away a while. Go away a while. That's what you do. Do something. Go away a while. Help your mama to heal. Do anything that can give her one more day. Don't do nothing to stress her out. Don't let her hear you in her house cussing these people out. Your mama got a whole car. Your stepfather got a whole car. Be like Shamar. Go sit in the car and do your live if you got to do a live, but you're going to have to stop serving the devil. You got to stop that. You got to stop serving the devil. See, your mama got the devil and God living in her house. It's a constant fight every day. She trying to bring peace and blessings to her home, and the devil right there with the chaos, this discord, confusion every single day. Every single day. Your mama not worth it? Instead of being out here, well, I don't think nothing I do interfere with what's going on with my mama. Well, you need to think again, dum-dum. Everybody know what you're doing is affecting your mom. It is. And if you don't believe it, why don't you just stop to see? Give it a try. Give it a try. 81 people in the bush, hit the like button for me. You've been doing it too long. I think your mom been having treatment for about 2-3 months, and you ain't shut up yet. 2-3 months, 90 days, and you still going. You still going. Now you worried. You could have been stopped. I've been told you to stop. I told you to stop. I said, you need to cut that out. I said, you need to stop putting God in everything. All that mama, Jesus. It's okay to call on the Lord, but you playing with it. You playing with it. That's the bad part about it. And you constantly, Nardo the retardo, Thifa, all y'all been using God's name in vain. Because you be playing with it. You be playing with it. Stop playing with God. I could have been got you when it come to God. But God told me, don't you say nothing. Don't you say nothing. I don't need you to fight for me. It's the other way around. I will fight for you. I said, you're right, God. You're right. Let me calm myself. I know you don't need me to fight for you. I would have been got you with all that mama, Jesus. Mama, Jesus. For your glory, God. For your glory, God. All that playing. You're so stupid. Your mama's sick. Incurable. Incurable. It can just only go into remission. And you out here doing all that playing and stuff with God. And then like P said, you think how you get to play some gospel music and go to church and sit in the church and record the whole time. When you gonna put your whole mind, body, spirit, and soul in the sermon? You a whole piece of mess out here. Sheila said, that's why I come and go in and out the chat when they start talking about the kids and the sick and the deceased, I'm gone. Yeah, especially that rotten mouth right there. That rotten mouth right there, boy. Oh my God. She want to be the worst, and she's the worst. She want to be the worst. But she ain't in the class by herself. I think Meathead is pretty bad with her mouth. I think she's pretty damn bad with her mouth. I think Fee is pretty bad with her mouth. Pretty bad with her mouth. Because they say things that is... Thief was pretty bad with her mouth. 74. Ho. Pretty bad with her mouth. They pretty bad with their mouth. They'll say anything and they don't care. See, like I started this conversation, evil. Know when evil's getting ready to come out your mouth. You can stop it and say, nope, I ain't finna say that. I ain't finna say that. That's the devil right there. I'm not gonna say that. Because I don't mean that. I'm not finna say nothing like that. But not evil demons out here. They think they saying so they gonna burn in hell. Y'all think hell ain't a real place? Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all be doing too much for no reason. This little bit of YouTube money ain't worth none of it. None of it. Here today, gone tomorrow. Y'all is terrible. Lady K say, I refuse to watch certain people. I get the tea from the group. I can't listen to nobody talk about the deceased or the sick. What is that? What is that, Lady K? That is not even a conversation. That's not even a conversation. Who does that? When did that become funny? What are you going to get out of that? Saying something horrible about somebody's loved one. I was listening to Justice, and Justice was talking about how low, listen to this, guys. She was talking about how low how low Thifa and 74 Holder have went when it comes to talking about her father and TP Tough Pussy. They out here, and Nardo the Retardo, y'all know they all just say the same thing. So they've been talking about her father that passed away. Her father that passed away not too long ago. So she's like, I never thought y'all would do that and talk about my father. And y'all know I was grieving my father. I said to myself, Justice, I'm going to say this to you. You went shoulder to shoulder with those same people that you're so surprised. They talked about your father. They talked about Rod's son soon after he had passed. And you was right there in the clip with them, swinging and talking and carrying on with them. And now you shocked because they're talking about your deceased daddy. You know the caliber of those people. You know those people. You know how they are and how they think. You know they the low of the low, the scum of the earth. So why are you surprised they talked about your daddy? Are you serious? Are you serious? Why you think they wouldn't talk about your daddy? They talk about everybody and everything. I heard Fee say something about not only did Brittany talk about her grandbaby, she also talked about her son, grandmother that passed recently. So she talked about somebody. I want to know who was Miss Mary. I heard somebody say she talked about Miss Mary. So I didn't know what they were talking about because I don't listen to neither one of them. I just let them go on because they just too dark for me. They too dark for me. All of those people that got them dark spirits on them, guys, take it from Granny. I don't listen to them like y'all think I do. I don't listen to them. They got dark spirits on them. They're demonic. They're being used by the devil. You know, God wants us to pray for them and that devil will release them. But I know under normal circumstance, they probably would not be that way. But they love that demonic stuff because they're being used by the devil. And they never think like I thought when I was getting ready to come and get a DJ. The devil is going to be the only one winning this situation. If I go off and I go to cussing and swearing and go as low as I can go and let them know I can be dirty too, then the devil wins. And that's all they kept playing in my head. The devil wins, the devil wins, the devil wins. See, that's why I asked them, where's the God in you? I didn't want the devil to win. That was the sole reason why I didn't come out here and get that lady. Why I didn't get that lady right. Because I did not want the devil to win. That's all the Holy Spirit had to say to me. The devil win if you do. The devil win. When you're going off and you think you can control yourself, tell yourself the words and see how it plays then. See how it play out with you then, knowing that you helping the devil out. Now, for you devil worshipers and the people that praise the devil, y'all ain't gonna give it a second thought because that's y'all master, that's y'all God. So y'all ain't gonna think about it like that. But when you know that you serve a God that looks high, sits high and looks low, then your mind gonna tell you, if you do that, the devil wins. You don't win. The devil wins because he got you to do something that you wouldn't normally do. So you let the devil win. And with Bridget and Fee and Thifa and Sephoho, they don't let them win sometimes. They never come out victorious. They never win. They let the devil win every single time. Every single time the devil win with them. Only thing you got to do is use somebody and that person say the wrong thing. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. They're going to let the devil win every single time. I got to get up here and pull over for you guys because I can't wait to read some of y'all comments. If I can get some more people in the bushes to hit that like button for me, it's almost matching. But so go ahead and hit that like button for me, guys. I'm speaking nothing but the truth. I'm not on anybody's side. I just hate because people come out and tell all their business and then attack. That was one of the reasons why I wanted so badly to be open about all of everything. But after I saw how these people operate, it scared me. Not scared to that effect, but it made me change my mind. I was like, nope. I wanted everybody to meet my grandbaby, especially when they were little. I wanted everybody to meet my grandkids, and I wanted everybody to meet my sons. But when I saw how they attack each other, I said, nope. Nope, because people don't play about that type of stuff, and it will drive a person insane. It would definitely make a person snap for somebody to be messing with your child, you know? But Fia always said that her son never see me, and all that stuff right there. She said he never see social media, so he would never know that they're talking about him. But the difference between Fee and Brittany, her little girl hear everything. And that's very, very sad to be a little child. I think around the age of 8 years old when we were first introduced to little Katie. And Brittany would let her hear people calling her little Sammy Davis Jr. and Kaka and all type of hurtful stuff coming from grown-ups to a little child. And her mama was not intelligent enough to shield her from that, protect her from that. She let her listen to it. And then she let her hear her cuss somebody out about it. No. We are our children protectors. You never, ever, ever was supposed to let your little young daughter, impressionable young daughter, hear grown people calling her out of her name because they mad at her mom. That wasn't ever supposed to happen. And I know I took a big step back. I never said nothing about that little girl. But how smart she is, how sweet she is, and how I think she was dealt a bad hand to have a mama like her mama. Gonna mess her up. Gonna mess her up. She came into this world fully equipped. Girl, she's supposed to be really bright, brilliant, very, very talented, and she's supposed to be making things happen. But because her mom is the way that she is, the only thing she don't saw is her mother pop pills all day long, cuss people out, fight, so violent, just robbing her of what she could have been in this world. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So I don't talk about her. I just keep her out my mouth. But I just be shaking my head because I be saying, I know she hear her mama talking about eat my poo-poo. You know, you sitting right there, you in the room coloring, and your mama telling somebody, where y'all at? I know all y'all want to eat me. Y'all go ahead and eat me. Your child is listening to that. And you so dumb. Oh my God. It's just so ridiculous. But you have put your little baby through. So ridiculous. I'm finna pull over, guys, so I can read some of y'all comments. Thank you guys for hitting that like button for me. So, let's see. Riri react. Hey, how you doing, sister? Hey, Donna Bailey, how you doing? Hey, Princess Strickland. Hey. LaWanda is speaking to Woman and So Love. Hey, guys. Hey, Starburst. Riri say, you're fine, son. Donna say, hey, Granny. Sheila also say, Granny, wait till you get home. Don't read the chat. I always pull over on my ride-alongs. I pull over so I don't be jeopardizing anything. So, but thank you so much. Spleen. Daytime say spleen. What are we talking about, Day? Everybody speaking to Davion. How you doing, sister? Well, I forgot I can't call you sister, but you are my little sister though. But I call you Niecy. I'm just not. I got to get in the habit of saying Niecy. I'm very comfortable with saying my little sis. God ain't pleased with none of this gossip and putting down one another. Riri, let's Ross say, come on. Riri said, right. Everybody speaking to Buddha. Let's Rock speaking to LaWanda. Daytime said, justice is annoying. She knew exactly what those people was capable of. Yes. That's the same thing I said when she was talking. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not going to feel bad for you at all, because you've got to remember that you ran in that same circle of demons when they was doing it to somebody else, and you thought there was nothing wrong with that. You didn't think it was nothing wrong with that. And they didn't just do it one time and never did it again. They constantly did it throughout the past 4.5 years. Forever how long he's been gone. Forever how long Rod's son been gone. That's how long they tried to hurt her with that. And you was right there, Justice. That's what I said this morning when I heard you. You was right there. You know what how evil they are, and you know how low they go. So why you surprised beats the hell out of me. I don't know why you surprised. Let's Rice said, Grant, I remember when Fleabag was coming for you and you refused to talk about her because she was sick. That's right. I was not gonna talk about her. But soon as she got a little well or whatever, she came for me. Uncle, granddaddy, this. I said, girl, I'm still not gonna talk about you because I would hate to come at you and get you real good and then you pass. I gotta walk around and live with that because Holy Spirit said, don't touch her. Leave her alone. Same thing we told me about me head. But me head sometimes makes it, she's the only one make me come out and put her down a little bit, put her on her back. But I just be taunting with her and playing around with her. It never come from a bad place. I don't wish anything bad to happen to her. I hope if I say something about her drinking, she'll see. But I know everybody in her family will try to stop her from drinking. And who am I? I'm a stranger. So she's never going to stop. But maybe one day, somebody will say something that'll make that light come on. Because what I talked about last night about her being that drunk with those babies in the house, anything can take place. How is she going to save them grandbabies if she's that intoxicated? That's sad. They speak so lightly of it like God or karma's not real. Yes, Lady K. And she was like, Bridget was like, I don't believe that. Y'all can't make me believe that my mama's sickness is my karma. I wouldn't risk it. That's what I say to you. Since nobody knows for sure, and none of us would know until we meet God, I wouldn't even chance it. I wouldn't test it because the Bible tells us that God certainly tests us. We are tried in the fire. And when you're tried in the fire, it's going to be the worst thing. Fire burn. So when you are tried in the fire and you say, hope that you come out as pure gold, you're being tried in the fire right now because somebody that you love with everything, your every being is being tested. And you got to watch it. And you're not making it better because you're doing the devil's work. I just don't understand why. I know you know. You cannot tell me you black out and you don't know what be coming out your mouth. And why you so upset and mad with Alabama? I think you're really mad at yourself. I think you're mad at yourself. And you said that in the safe zone would have never told her anything that you said, but then you came back and said that you told in the safe zone and you knew that she was going to tell Alabama. Did y'all hear? Yeah, I heard the lie. Justice be giving toilet paper to businesses, Starburst, and I love it. I told toilet paper when she came for me, unprovoked, for no reason at all. I said, you gonna get yours. All of that stuff you did, how you called my church, talking to the people at the church, talking about y'all need to watch her page and see what she out on social media. I mean, what was that? Did that make any sense? Y'all know these people got to be insane. Like I told y'all. That lets you see right there, they will cause you to lose everything because they have nothing. For their nothing, they will cause you to lose everything. Your freedom. I was listening to 740 guys. Now listen to this. Y'all give me to that 100 likes. I thank y'all so much. Y'all notice that I haven't asked anybody to give me anything and I'm good. Y'all been so kind. With the super chat, super stickers, and the gift, y'all been amazing. I'm in a good place for this month, so I just thank you guys, and y'all just come and listen to me. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was listening to 740, right? Do y'all know what she said? 7-4 said that when she was out here, listen to this, Davion, you got to hear this too. When she was out here, when she was planning on going to unalive Marjane, she said the supporters was egging it on. Who heard her say that? She said, y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all kept egging me on. Y'all was egging me on to do it. She said they was egging her on to do it. That's what she said. That's what she said. And she said, now y'all want to put me out there like I was the only one. This is what this lady, this grown 58-year-old woman said. Grown 58-year-old woman said the supporters was egging it on. They was boosting it up, and they knew that she was going to do it. I said, you're insane. You're insane if you know that it's in you. It's in me to take somebody out this world if they're trying to hurt me. It's in me to fight for my life. It's in me. But to just plot and to conspire to go hurt somebody because I don't like what they're saying, I don't like their life, I don't like the way they look at me, that's insane. Starburst say, need to stop being people, please and please God, if that's you, who you professing to serve. ADHD said, please smash the like button. Thank you, ADHD brother. The Life of Patricia Stevens said, right, Happy Girl. Let me see what Happy Girl is at. I will. I be being careful, everybody. Y'all don't think I be careful? Y'all, I be really, really careful, guys. I mean, I be sitting way back here. I be paying attention. I don't never try to read the chat like be intense like I'm doing it right now. Now I know my car's not moving. I be careful, y'all. But I really appreciate y'all for caring. But I am no fool. I got too many people that love me, care for me. I don't want to be responsible for bringing hurt to them. So I don't be driving crazy, y'all. I be very careful when I be doing my ride along. And y'all know Granny been doing these ride along for a long time. I don't learn what the do's and the don'ts. Nick K said, let's rock. I said that earlier, but Sheila made me cry though. Okay. Don't mock God, says Starburst. That's right. Happy Girl say, Brittany have so many videos wishing death on Roz. Wow. Speaking horrible about kids, and she expect miracles for her mom. It's pretty sad, right? Pretty sad. Pretty sad. I'm like, if I hear Holy Spirit speaking to my spirit and God speaking to me, I would say, stop. Stop now. No more. Don't do it. And those are the things that coming up in me. Stop. You should have been stopped. Why you keep going? Why are you testing God? Why are you keep going? It's unnecessary to say that. Do you not know how to? You don't know how to just talk to people? Talk about anything. Granny with that red hair looking like a clown. That ain't that bad. That's like a good roast. But no, not you. I want you to lay down. And y'all remember what she told Miss America? That's the first time I had heard her talk like that. When she told Miss America about her child, I didn't even know that the lady had a child that was quadriplegic or whatever, however you pronounce it. I think I said it right. But she was saying stuff like, you need to unplug them, take all those feeding tubes out of them. And she was saying awful things about that lady. She said awful things. She said they need to just go ahead and DIE. She was saying, oh my God. And I was done. When I heard her talk like that, that disturbed me really, really bad. Miss America was the first person I heard Brittany talk to in that manner. The first person, and then Roz came in. Yeah, then it was Roz. She just would say really, really bad stuff. Really, really bad stuff. She done told Meathead, now she best friend with Meathead. She done told Meathead to go lay down and never wake up. And she might have said that to me. Thiefers like to say that. 7-4 like to say that. They love to say that craziness. Go somewhere and DIE. Don't wake up and close your eyes and lay down and you know all this old crazy stuff. Like what? Riri want to know, Sheila, will you go back over there? And Les Ross say, yes, Sheila. See, she went off on you. Oh, yeah? LaWanda say, reason why she started going in Meathead's chat because she saw that LLL, yep, person dropping those big faces, yep. LLL was not ucking with her on no day. Come on now. Now she's rarely in Meathead's chat now. What I wanted to tell Meathead is that my experience with her is that while she was pretending like she was there for me, she was never there for me. She was never there for me. When she came to my chat, she was there for my supporters. She was working the crowd. She's the person I've been telling everybody about. She was in the chat, getting people information, requesting cash apps. She was working the crowd. She didn't care about me. She wasn't there for me. She was there for her. And I said that when I saw her in Meathead chat. I said, Meathead don't know. She ain't there for you, baby. She is working your crowd. She's seeing who your big supporters are because she's like a leech out here. She's like a cuckabunk. She just sucked all the energy out of everything. All the energy out of everything. That's how she rolls. That's how she rolls. You're right, LaWanda. You are so right. I can't wait to see what Sheila said. Stubborn said, Sheila, she didn't like your truth. Let's why I say she said her mom has other options since the doc want to stop her. I told Fee and Brittany everybody needs to stop talking about kids and sick people. Okay. Fee called me everything in the book. For real? Just because you said stop talking about sick people and children? That wasn't cause for. Classy lady said, I don't listen to her anymore. I just heard it through the grapevine. Yes. I don't know how I think what was going on this morning, but I looked over there and Bridget was sounding really, really sad. And I said, oh, look at her. She's talking like she got some sense now. She's sounding so sad, like she's been heartbroken and disappointed. And then she's really questioning herself, guys. She's questioning herself on the things that she's doing. But instead of you questioning yourself on the things that you're doing, just stop. Stop doing those things. Even if you can buy one day for your mom. Nobody knows. Anything could happen. You can go out and lose your life today, and your mama still be here. Anything can happen. But that mouth of yours, and you brags about it like you think that's a good thing, that you say the lowest thing to people, you're going to speak on the wrong person. You're going to say the wrong thing, and they're going to send somebody your way. And that's going to be that. You already see how unstable the YouTube streets are. We got a lot of people out here like 740. They want to take a flight and unalive you for something that you said. You better watch yourself, girl, before you wreck yourself. That's awful because, okay, I read that. Okay, guys, it was some more good. Oh, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. 1976 allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Oh, thank you so much, Les Rock. Thank you so much. LaWanda say facts. LaWanda say her mama can't do nothing with her. She's been enabling that girl her whole life. Reason why she's in the predicament she's currently in. And LaWanda, I was thinking about that as well. I said, she said, my mama ain't been out here on these YouTube streets in a long time. My mama ain't been out here talking in the background in a long time. And I said, now the sad part about that, Brittany, is that when your mama had her good health and strength, instead of her enabling you and encouraging you that you were doing the right thing, your mama out in the car riding around taking you to fight somebody, going down somebody's street. Thank you, The Life of Patricia Stephen. And I love that color hair you have. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And thank you for your 24 months membership. Thank you so much. You had your mama, your 60-plus-year-old mama, out here trying to fight? Are you serious? My kids would never do such a thing. Are you serious? Your mama's in her 60s and you had her out trying to fight these people with you. That's so sad. Hellacious. Hellacious. That's so sad. She and the folks that were once Raw Squad was there when Ross. Okay, I read that. The mom should put a stop to her putting her business out. I read that. Just no earthly good, says Les Rock. Hello, Lakeisha Bass. She's speaking to Les Rock. Granny, she's even told that the doctor wants to stop her mom treatment credit. LaWanda say, I wanted to drop down in the chat in all caps. Ross called it once again about that lady not being right. Give my girl her credit. Y'all, I look at her eyes. I look at her, I listen to the way she talks. And when I've been telling everybody that girl elevator don't go all the way to the top, y'all think I be playing. I can tell I was a special education teacher. I see them. I know them when I see them. Y'all think I be playing about Nardo the Retardo? Y'all think that's just a name? No. This dude, his mind don't work like everybody else's mind. Love Child, hey. She said, that's what's up, Granny. Hey, Tamika. She said, yes, Riri. Riri said, so she cussed Miss Alabama out? Yes. First, she said that she wasn't going to, but the more she talked, it came. Sheila said, Fee need to stop too, both of them. Both of them need to stop. LaWanda says, so stop giving people something to talk about that you don't want people to know, period. That's right. Good afternoon, Granny. Good afternoon, Tamika. Living life, thank you, LaWanda. Granny, both of them need to grow up. Yes, my baby. Yes. Yes, but we know Fee, she's a little bit more mature than Brittany, but Fee is as guilty as Brittany because they know before the evil come out what they're doing, what they're getting, when they're getting ready to say. They already know that they can stop it by just don't say nothing. Now, Fee, she started catching herself. She would start saying, Lord, do it for me. She just started singing that. But don't play with it, Fee. I be telling y'all. If people laughing at that, let them know you don't play with God. You don't play with God and you don't use his name in vain. Yes, I want God to do it for you. Put a gate on your mouth. Help you to control your tongue. Yes. But don't do it as a joke. Don't do it as a joke. Don't play with God. Lil Chop said, double tap the screen, guys, to hit the like button. Guys, I need 10 more people in the bushes to hit the like button to make it match. I have 89. If 10 more people hit it. The life of Patricia Stevens says fast. The one that said, I'm not a fan of either, but Fee is far from innocent. All is fair in love and war. I just say to both of them, LaWanda, if you're gonna bring it to the YouTube street, guys, y'all gonna have to grow up on that. If you bring it out here, all of these content creators out here, that's content. You might say you don't want people to talk about it, but that is, people want to know, all of us content creators. They want to know about everything. They want to know everything that's going on in our life. I told you guys years ago, you are YouTube famous. You are YouTube famous. The people out here on YouTube, they wants to know. So it's going to be always somebody to listen till you talk about what somebody came out here and told. It's going to be somebody that want to know. That's just it. So be smart about it. Stop telling your secrets. Why don't y'all have family members that's not on YouTube? Why do y'all tell strangers y'all most intimate secrets? I don't get that. I don't get that. That's right. Day say, and Fee ain't no better. I already talked about that, Day. I said she should have never brought that baby out here. She shouldn't have told nobody. Surely she could have held that in for another 3 months. And then when she started talking about the baby would have been fully developed. The baby would have been at home. The mama would have been nursing the baby, all of that. And everybody be like, well, the whole thing, you sure kept that a secret. Why you didn't let us know the baby was home? That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Then you ain't got to worry about nobody coming out talking about, well, I just hope the baby, whatever y'all said the lady said, I hope they make it and all that stuff. If you had never told anybody, you never would have got that comment because nobody didn't know. Nobody knew but you. Nobody knew but you. I think people always think that what you say will come back on your family, and that's not always the case. I don't think what you say come back on your family, but I think that it could be anything. It could be anything. If God wants your attention, he can use anything to get your attention. It definitely don't have to be the sickness of a loved one. It could be you not getting a job that you really wanted. It could be you not getting money to pay your bills and and you've been asking God to send you a financial blessing. It could be anything. So I definitely don't think it had to be dealt in such a devastating way. But this lady right here, I think God been trying to reach her for a long time. And I think she's just not listening. She don't want to hear it. Because she want to do what she want to do. Lakeisha said, LaWanda, you are so right. The life of Patricia said, speak, Granny. LaWanda said, both are wrong, but Fee need to leave people alone. Get the F on YouTube. Get the F off YouTube if you can't handle it. That goes for every content creator out here, especially the ones that want to cause bodily harm like 740. What in the world is that? Just like, if y'all can remember not Fee, but Tree, way back in the day when she was so mad. She was so mad at Coco, y'all. That lady was so mad at Coco, she was willing to put a HIT out on this dude. And that was so sad. And I just thank God touched her heart and told her to call that thing off. But she was that mad because he was making fun of her. He had already told her that was so big and he didn't get no feeling, and he called her pumpkin head, and he got all these people to come with him and join in with him and talking about her and smash the pumpkin head. That lady was furious. She had took all she could take and she couldn't take no more. She was gonna end it for good. She gonna shut him up. And to hear that, and then 3 years later to hear the same thing, that's just too coincidental. What I'm trying to say, it's such a coincidence. That is such a coincidence that we already heard that in this sector 3.5 years ago, and here we go hearing it again. Okay, guys, so that's a warning. That is a warning, guys, that the next time the person, whoever it might be, might carry out what they're thinking of doing. So let's be mindful of that. People can't handle this stuff. I don't even know why everybody wants a YouTube page. I don't even know. I don't understand. It's not for everybody. It looks easy because y'all think that people are just talking, but it's harder than what you think. You got people not just talking, you got people coming for you directly. You got people that's doxing you. They want to know where you live at, your upbringing, where you went to school, where you work. You got all of this stuff that comes up against you being a content creator. We got some very wicked people. You got people working witchcraft. Can you believe that? Witchcraft. I remember Chase. She said she drew a picture of my face, taped it to a chair, and talked to that damn picture. Cuss me out. It didn't faze me because I didn't know her. I didn't know that lady was doing all that. I'm like, what? You cussing, drew a picture of my face, you taped it to the chair, working some form of witchcraft, and it didn't even work. It didn't even work. I'm so covered. And I'm sure she ain't the only one that try to work witchcraft on me. Because people be hating you like that. It's crazy. It ain't even worth it. For these little coins that we getting, you gotta die over. You gotta DIE. And the money not even that good. Do y'all know that I found out, and I don't know how many of you guys know this, but do y'all know 740 been out here for 15 years, guys. She ain't been no content creator. If so, she was using another name. So when she come out and tell us that I just started my page, she's lying. She's lying. She been on YouTube for 15 years, ever since 2011. How shocking is that, guys? She might have been one of these other content creators using a different name. Yep, yep, yep. So that's why she knows so much on how to dox, how to find out people's social security card, people's social security number, people's medical records, all this stuff. She been out here long enough, she ought to know. 15 years, that's a long time. Yeah, I've been finding out a lot of little stuff, like little bits and pieces of these people that coming out here and try to act like this their first rodeo like me. No, they've been in this stuff a long time. A long time. Lakeisha said, to be honest, everyone needs to stop talking about kids. Okay? That's right, Granny said, Patricia Stevens again. Love y'all say exactly. And I was almost done. And then it slipped. I was almost done, y'all. I was way up there. So anyway, I can't read everybody's comment. I read a lot of comments, guys. I'm finna go back down to the bottom and see what y'all said. Wait a minute, Mary said something. I saw Mary name. And I see Marva. Marva, did I say hello? And Sheila said, did y'all hear that feedback called me a B and said I messed with somebody's husband? That's a lie, Fee. Say a lot of bad things about people. One not no better than the other one. Wow. She said you messed with somebody's husband. Wow. How would she know? How would she know? So I'm going back down to the bottom, guys, because Granny's going to have to get moving. What time is it? Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I need 4 people to hit the like button for me to get me to 90. 4 people hit the like button for me. So, Brown Beauty World, is this your first time in my chat? Because I know that I've been hearing people talk about you, and I know that you're coming from a different sector, and I think that you got your eyes on this sector right here, and you want to come in. So, if you want to come in, just come in. Create your own platform. Say whatever it is you want to say on your platform. When you checking out the different content creators, because I heard you say, Brown Beauty World, in somebody's panel, that you would go to everybody's chat, especially the people that are being talked about, so you can see who everybody is, and you trying to get familiar with everybody. I heard Fee kind of cuss you out today because you was not agreeing with her, and you was telling her that what she was saying was not true. But I'm not going to get with you about the Bible and stuff like that, but I want you to know that, read the Bible and know that God do punish people. He tests people. He will try people in the fire, whatever that means to you. He would do things to get your attention. So God does do different things. So don't be so adamant and don't stand so strongly, because I think what you're saying in my chat is what you were saying over in her chat. But okay, you already said that. You ain't got to go to every content creator chat and say the same thing. Okay? Hey, Bama. Let's say she say stupid mess, like if her mom pass today or her family have her mom will be okay now. If that ain't crazy. I don't know why she be saying stuff like that, Let's Rock. Mary Williams. Mia got the nerve to say she done with the back and forth, but she was speaking evil on Ross for years. Mary Williams, you know I was going to talk about that. No, get your karma, me head. She's going to get it regardless. I heard her talking about, I'm so tired of everybody talking about each other and talking about the same stuff. Girl, you talked about the same thing for years. You talked about the same thing for years. And if you hadn't lost all those supporters, me head, could nobody tell me that you still wouldn't be doing the same thing? Nobody. Let's Rock say the mom says she's a godly woman, so why don't she rebuke that demon out of her home? Wow. Donna say Mehead says she was giving it up. She's stepping out on faith. She's tired of the back and forth. Granny got her last night. She better go train that baby. That's all she got to do. And put that liquor down. If she step back, I hope she's doing it for her. So she can just be a better her. Just be a better you. Do it for you. Don't do it for me, because I work hard every day on being a better me. Hopefully the next time you decide to come live, set some good examples for people. Make people tell somebody about be a living testimony. Tell somebody about the goodness of the Lord. You know, I done heard her come out here and talk about how good of a godly man her husband is. Y'all notice that? She said, my husband is a praying man. God answered my husband's prayer. But what about you? Your husband cannot get you into heaven, me here. Helen. Hey, Helen. I'm so happy to see you, Helen. We talked about you last night. LaWanda say idiot. Starburst says toilet paper just want to be relevant. Y'all know that lady. She just jumped over here for no reason. Lilo, I read your comment last night, and you said that you want to know who everybody is. We just started off like everybody in this sector, Lilo, used to talk about Tree, right? So LA is Tree. And she was the first person to make $1 million in this sector. And she was high on her horse. And everybody was talking about her. And she was everybody's thumbnail. And everybody was talking about her. So she started suing people some type of way so they couldn't use her name in their titles or anything like that. So then that's when the nicknames started. So everybody just started giving each other nicknames, because when Tree started talking about how she could take people pages for using her name and stuff like that, everybody started trying to protect their pages. So they just started using nicknames to different people. So most of us been out here for 4.5 to 5 years in this one sector. So everybody know who the players are. And they have page names, but they started it as far as they don't want nobody, don't use my name. Keep my name out your mouth. If you use my name for a thumbnail, I'm going to take your page. I'm going to strike your page. So that's where all the nicknames came from, just to bring you up to that much. But you said, why do people take the stuff off YouTube? Yes. So you've been paying attention, calling people jobs. It's sad. Calling people family. If you're not familiar with Ross, I don't know whether you are or not. Let me tell you, they went back in this girl's past, and they found an old boyfriend that she had dated some 20 years ago, brought him out here and did a whole full interview with the dude. The dude made $500 for that live, but they just wanted to know all the dirt that they could find out on Madison and Relaxing. It's crazy. They do the craziest stuff. They don't put the same person that I'm talking about. They don't put her social security number out. They don't did the most to her. They don't did the most to her. They don't put her medical records out. They don't talk about her children, her grandchildren, her house. They went to her city and pulled all police report on how many times the police was called to her residence. They don't did so much, Lilo. They don't did so much. The people that I be naming, they don't did so much. Now that Ross is on a healing journey, now everybody out here trying to act like they all brand new. They already know burnt so many bridges. They don't did so much where they can't come back across. They don't did so much. Now you're supposed to just forget about all of what they have already done to you, because now they are ready to turn over a new leaf. They don't did too much. They don't did too much. Like the lady that we call TP, that's her page name. But we've been looking for a name to fit that TP, trying to figure out something. So I was calling her Tough Pussy. Justice called her Toilet Paper. I don't call her Took a Puss. But stuff like that. So we come up with those crazy names like that. They call me out here Esther from Good Time, because she always carried the Bible. So that's a good name, because I like to be tie me in with God anytime. They call me Uncle Granddaddy because they say I'm hairy and I look like a granddaddy. So I take that. My brother live with me. They call him I think they call him Uncle Granddad Brother. So they just got little silly names. It's silly, but it also protects us from have to fight somebody about trying to put a strike on us. So I think it all died down a lot now. But in the beginning, they was serious about not using their names. They was very serious about not using their name. Everybody talking about striking somebody. And the worst thing that goes on in this sector right here is the doxing. People will, the stuff that you don't come out and tell them, they're going to go into your life and find it out anyway. So that'd be crazy. Yes, it'd be really crazy. They should just talk about the stuff that you present to them. But that doxing game was crazy. That doxing thing was crazy. But when I first came out here, they wasn't doing that doxing. So I've been out here in this sector for 5 years. They wasn't doing that doxing. But my second year out here, that doxing was like wildfire. Everybody was doxing. And they was laughing, making fun about it, because they thought there was something to get into people's business like that and then come to social media and humiliate. They wanted to humiliate or embarrass you to the 50th degree, to the fifth power. They wanted to humiliate you or embarrass you to the fifth power. That's what they wanted to do. And a lot of them was doing it. A lot of content creators. But let me tell you something. I've been out here 5 years, Lilo. I have never doxed anybody. Never doxed anybody. I ain't never cared like that. I just talk about what I see in here. That's it. I ain't trying to figure out what nobody doing, and they be doing background checks and criminal records and criminal files, man. We done found so much out about people that was not volunteered information. They doxed people and they laughed about it. They made big jokes about it. So they all of these content creators, I'm one that didn't do it. They're all guilty. If you dox somebody and you got their information when they didn't volunteer, bring it out here, you're guilty. Happy Girl says, I don't get how they get surprised when it's their turn. When they set with these evil people. Okay, y'all, I'm going back down to the bottom. I'm getting ready to end this live. I have 95 people that hit the like button. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Noodles! Noodles in the house. Hey, Noodles. Y'all hit that like button for me. I need 5 people to get me to 100. We still got 71 people in the bushes listening. If I can get 5 of the 73 to hit the like button if you haven't already. If not, I'm good. I'm satisfied. It'll get there. That's very close to 100. I need 4 more. I got 4 slots open. Noodle says, Granny, hey. Bama said, y'all fun to the T. Sheila made Fee upset today. Thank you for the gift. I saw it, but I didn't see who gave it to me. LaWanda, thank you. Thank you, sister. Hello, Tammy. Tammy Spear. Sexy 0218. I say to you, Brown Beauty World, never say never, darling. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Brown Beauty World say, yes, it's my first time here and I go where I want. Well, yeah, you can say that, but don't forget the content creator has the power, not you. If they invite you into their home, then it's fine. But you don't get to go where you want to go. Only thing they got to do is just block it, and you won't be there anymore. So don't be cocky. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. I'm just saying that I know I have heard of you, and I know that you're coming into this sector. You're looking around. You're not just here for no reason. You're looking around, and it ain't gonna be long before you're gonna have a page up and you're gonna be talking, and we'll see. We'll check you out. I know I will. Oh, 99, guys. 99. Y'all know Granny ain't hit nothing, right? Is there a button for me? Y'all said tap the screen twice. I tapped it twice. My moderators, I love my moderators. Please know that. They know me so well. Enjoy your evening, everyone. We're going to get up out of here. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. I don't know whether I'm going live again or not, guys. I have to wait to get home to see. If y'all want me to go live again, y'all hit put a 1 in the chat. And if I'm not live by 7:30, then I'm not going to do it. But y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to come live again. Then I'm going to get back out here and see what everybody's talking about right quick. And if y'all want me to go live again, I go live about 7:30. And I will definitely put it up for you guys so y'all can see, okay? Okay, Riri says yes. LaWanda says yes. Let's Rock says yes. Nick Kate says yes. So, okay. So I'm going to get home and I would go live again. Okay, you guys? All right. Later, everybody. Love you guys. Thanks to everybody for the gifts, for the super chat, super stickers, the memberships, and the hitting that free like button. Thank you guys so much. Okay? Y'all my peoples. You all are my peoples. I love you guys. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby.